She's so
Where you been?
All right, let's call the administrative committee to order. We're going to have Mr. Stacy Justice lead us in prayer, and Mr. Clark is going to lead us in the pledge. We all stand, please.
Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we love you. We thank you for this beautiful day. Father, we thank you for all your blessings. Father, as we conduct the business of the parish tonight, Father, we just pray for your wisdom and your love and your guidance, Father. Then we ask that you continue to bless this community and forgive us if we fail you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Father, in the pledge, pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, do we have a president's report, Mr. Jones?
I'm gonna save it for later. Something I want to put on,
Okay.
but I'd save it for later. So Holmes, is all right with you?
And legal counsel report?
Yes, very briefly, I wanted to mention why we have a solar ordinance on here for consideration, resolution to opt out of the states. As you know, we passed a comprehensive resolution, or ordinance some time ago, and the state passed its own in August, which is less comprehensive than ours, but it gives you an option to opt out and keep your own and the power to regulate yourself. So I have recommended that we adopt the opt-out, and that's why that's on there. And then the second thing is that there was a stay issued in the Means versus DeSoto matter until the United States Supreme Court renders a decision in the Louisiana voting case. That's all.
Is that all? All right, thank you, ma'am. Do we have a call for any additions or deletions from the agenda? No additions, no deletions. All right. Move on to guest and public comments. We have Mr. Al Jenkins with the Sabine River Authority water sale. We're going to allow you 3 minutes, sir.
All righty.
Yes, sir.
First of all, my name is Al Jenkins. I'm from Florine, Louisiana. My wife and I, we live on Toledo Bend. I'm not with the Sabine River Authority.
Okay.
I want to make sure that everybody understands that I'm trying to help the people of the community to stop the sale of the water off of Toledo Bend. That's what I'm here for. I gave y'all basically a shotgun view of everything on Save the Toledo Bend Water. It was given to each and every one of you. Those are the bullet points of what I'll be discussing. What I need to do is I need to give you a quick overview and understanding what's happening. The Sabine River Authority are not listening to the people of the community. They're doing what they want to do. For some 30 years, they've been trying to sell this water. They keep getting told, stop, 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 and they keep bringing this sale up. Here's the thing. There's a 50-50 ownership with the water on Toledo Bend. The Sabine River, between Texas and Louisiana. It's called a compact. It's a law. It's not a suggestion. Law 252 of Congress in the 82nd Congress, November the 1st of 1951. Congress of the United States wrote this into being. And in that compact, it says that they are to utilize and conserve the water, okay? They have over $25 million in their bank to do with whatever they want to that's not dedicated to anything, so they don't need to sell the water. This is simply to make more revenue. So with that, that's not conserving water. That is just simply wanting more money. The size of pipe being put in is going to exceed the amount that they're talking about purchasing. In other words, they're going to put in this big a pipe, but they're only going to they're only saying they're purchasing this. And the reason why, under the questionnaire that we have received, it says they're putting in bigger pipe on the infrastructure in case there's additional sales. How many T's on the line? That's going to be determined on how many customers they can contract to. And if that's not enough, they're willing to put more pipe in the pond, which is Toledo Bend, and suck it dry. Basically what they're doing is they're selling their water rights back to the state of Texas. What does that do? The state of Louisiana and the state of Texas owning 50-50 ownership. If Louisiana sells their right back to Texas, who owns the water? Texas does. What does that do? The ramifications behind that is you're under riparian rights in the state of Louisiana. You are not under that in the state of Texas. You are under the point of origin. The point of origin starts 60 miles east of Dallas. They will take the water, they'll take the money, they'll go home. You won't get anything. The other thing that you need to understand, they said they did not have a letter of intent. I read it to them just 2 weeks ago. They have a letter of intent that's been good for since 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, they intend to sell the water. Go to Save Toledo Bend Water on the Facebook page, please. Thank y'all for your time, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. All right, is Miss Donna Curtis here?
Walk through the door.
Just walking.
Walk through the
Come
door.
right on up.
Excuse me. I had wanted to ask him some questions.
Mr. Jenkins, would you mind coming up? We had someone who wants to ask a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought, excuse me. My apologies, I didn't. Like I said, I'm new to this. I don't.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm really interested in this because Toledo Bend is one of my favorite places in the world. I know every landing, every nook, every cranny down there.
Yes.
And I know what part of the lake dry up. So if they sell this water, it's a chance they gonna dry that lake up, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I thought.
There's no bottom to the sale. In other words, there's no limitation to how much water they will take off of that, which will destroy all the industry below the dam. Because if and when they take the water out of the lake, now you have to also understand that Texas is now offered 600,000 acre feet as well for sale. So that means Texas and Louisiana both are going to be selling that water off of Toledo Bend. It's non-sustainable. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. We are working with legislators in Texas and legislators in the state of Louisiana. They're starting to work together to stop this sale. But y'all are our first line of defense. You have to make a decision if you're going to allow this sale. That's why we're doing what we're doing. If they sell this 1.2 million acre feet, they're looking at an annual yield, is what they're telling you is available. Annual, that means 12 months, January to December. But the thing of it is, that water's not in there 12 months out of the year. It fluctuates every day. We haven't had any significant water increase in the last 6 weeks on Toledo Bend. We're down below 168. We're 167 something. So what that means is, if the pipe's in the pond, you turn that valve on, you could never, never turn it off. Never, under no circumstances. Lawsuits have already been filed with the state of Texas against the state of New Mexico because Texas was buying water from New Mexico and they had a drought. And when they had that drought, they ran out of water.
Okay,
They said,
Mr.
"We don't have any
Jenkins,
water."
We're going to have to move on. but
I'm
we
sorry.
We certainly appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Holmes, if you don't mind, man.
Any other
Speak on this. No, I want to speak
Okay.
to.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Jenkins called me, I don't know, maybe a month or so ago, and he told me some of the same thing. And, you know, I was very concerned, I was very worried, and I had to, you know, get on the phone and try to find out what was really going on. So I called the president of the Sabine River Authority, and he told me that Mr. Jenkins go around and he does these type of speeches at police jury meetings, and really to rev up the people. But there's a boat that has to come through from our parish. I think Michael Norton has a vote on that. Did y'all vote for last week?
We didn't vote on.
You didn't vote on that?
No.
But there's not one representative from Louisiana, from my understanding from the president, that's gonna support selling water to Texas. Not a one. Now, will they get it some other kind of way? I'm not sure. You know, Texas, a governor is very friendly with the president, so that might be happening. But if it has to come through a vote from the parishes, it's not gonna happen. It probably have to happen some other way.
Yes, sir.
Some beyond our control.
Yeah, and to add to that, if I could, Mr. Holmes, there's been discussion about this water sale for some time before the SRA. There was a letter of intent, and I've seen the letter of intent Mr. Jenkins is referring to, but there's been no action other than a lot of talk about this. And I mean, I don't think, I'm not gonna speak for the governor's office, but I don't think the governor's office is too terribly in favor of this. I know the Department of Natural Resources has issued some letters to the SRA recently saying they're not in favor of this. There's like 7 layers of agencies that you have to go through to complete this thing, and it starts with the SRA. We would have to vote it favorably out of our board, and then it would go to it had to be passed by 2/3 of the police juries who make up that water basin, which I think there are 6 of those. So, and today, 3 of them have already dedicated resolutions. A 4th one's working on their resolution to not support that sale. So I don't see a pathway forward for this water sale to occur. But, you know, I can't speak for what may happen in 2 or 4 years. I mean, Al's right. They have been coming back, you know, time and time again. But I agree with Ms. Burrell. It's a resource. You know, I was appointed to that board by the governor's office because I represent DeSoto Parish, and so was another gentleman. And I think we both agree we don't need to be selling water out of Toledo Bend. Besides, SRA Texas can do what they want. You know, they can take 600,000 acre feet out of Toledo Bend. Doesn't mean Louisiana has to participate. Now, if they do take it, he's right. I think you do lose some of your rights to the water. If they start taking it, they could ask for more, they could ask for more. But I think they're limited based upon licensing we have through Department of Natural Resources and through FERC. I'm not an expert on that, but I'm pretty sure the Federal Emergency Regulatory Committee would have to authorize, you know, additional water sales. So there's so many layers that it has to go through. I think we're safe. But anyway.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're moving along. Miss Donna Curtis.
Just a second. Everybody wants it right now. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Ms. Jerry.
Thank you. I'm sorry I was a little late. We had some traffic problems
Actually, you
in
was right on time.
Shreveport. But, thank you. I always love coming to DeSoto Parish. I'm real proud of a lot of the work we've done down here, and I'm proud of the people. They've been wonderful to work with, and we've had a lot of success. I was asked today to give you a brief overview of what we've been doing and what we've been able to accomplish. Keep DeSoto Beautiful is the official litter abatement and enhancement program for DeSoto Parish. And when we first started this program, when Shreveport Green started working with DeSoto, first thing we did was come in and do a complete, what we call a litter index, get a litter index. It's a litter survey. And we started out at like 2.3 or 2.4, which shows that it was a high between moderately littered and really littered. And I think, Arnell, you went on the first one with us, and we found a lot of hidden places where litter had accumulated and was really disgusting. But mainly, the parish itself was fairly clean in most areas, in the big populated areas. But anyway, we've kept this up for 5 years, and we're now down to a 1.8 litter index, which is really good. 1 would be perfect. 2 is littered, And so we are, anything under 2 or 2.1, we're pleased with. So we've managed to stay about there. The first year we came in and did a huge cleanup over there on, right down here. What was it? What road was that? Now,
You're not talking about Brown Road, are you?
yeah, Brown Road.
Brown Road.
That's, when I think of Brown Road, I get nervous thinking, because it was right there by a compactor site, and it was perfect place for litter to accumulate because it was hidden and there weren't a lot of people there. Anyway, I mean, a lot of people didn't report it, but anyway, I think it was a $75,000 cleanup to clean up that whole site, not even in the compactor site, just where people had accumulated around it. But that's when I think about our first success. That was our first really big success, to get that cleaned up. But we travel the whole parish. We go from Mansfield down to Pelican, over to Frierson, down over to Logansport, up to Stonewall. And we go on all these back roads. I mean, some of the volunteers we have with us, we have a team of about 5 of us that go under the guise of the sheriff's office. They provide the car and take us. So if anybody ever wants to join us, we'd love to have you. It's good conversation. It's an interesting to see what happens and what we find. And the way this works, it really helps us. With the 1.8 this year, we also have discovered that there are certain areas. We'll come to an area and it's very littered, but we know it's plastic bottles and it's like lunch refuse, like somebody's brought lunch from home or stopped by Burger King on the way in and had and we discovered that was the result of, like, some of the gas company employees that were working on the lines would have lunch and just leave it out there. They wouldn't bring a container to contain it. So our first call was to the gas companies and ask them to pass down the message that we'd like them to take their litter home with them. And so that was a success, and we did not see very much of that this year, not like we have in the past, where it was quite obvious it was a deliberate litter. But anyway, we called and we have resolved that, and we're very proud of that and very proud of the companies for pushing that through. The next thing we work on, other than just getting the litter and then organizing cleanups to pick it up, we educate. And I think education is the biggest part, and I think we've discovered some interesting ways to do it. I don't know if you all were aware, this year we've gotten several grants, and I'll briefly mention the 3 big ones. The first one we got was a $7,500 grant from Keep Louisiana Beautiful, and we were able to do some PSAs, some public service announcement for DeSoto Parish. And we had 35 people from citizens in DeSoto came together, and it was with Channel 3, and they came out and did a really good PSA talking about litter and some of the problems with it. And so it ran in August and part of September. They've pulled it for about a month and a half, and they're going to start and they'll end the year, the end of October, November, and part of December with the rest.
Ms.
Then,
Curtis,
excuse me.
we're going to have to wrap it up.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
that was your 3-minute warning about 3 minutes ago.
Oh, was that what?
Yes, ma'am. Go right ahead.
Oh, good. Well,
and
then I
finish up
thought
real
I'd seen-
quick.
I thought it was something else.
Yes, ma'am.
Something dangerous. But anyway, we've done that. So we have the litter. We're about ready to launch our program in the schools, where we'll go to the schools and educate all the youth. So basically, over this last year, we have done $12,500. We've received grant money for that. That was money that we pulled in. And then we had another, we've got another grant we're writing now to get, for Logansport, and whoever is in Logansport would like to talk to you, because we've been talking to you for a year and a half, and finally they're ready to put out the grant for the receptacles, and we want to do all that down along the river for you. Other than that, we also we are one of the successful Keep Louisiana Beautiful organizations, and this last week in Baton Rouge, Edna picked up that that acknowledgement with the $500 check for DeSoto Parish. So we're sort of paying our way here and working hard and doing a great job. Great people in DeSoto. They want to do the right thing, and we're just showing them the way. And we've got a lot of great programs coming up.
All right, we thank you.
Mr.
Appreciate
Chair.
it, Ms. Curtis.
Mr. Chair, if you don't mind, I
Yes.
have something, this is what I want to present.
Okay,
Have a seat right there, Ms. Donna. I would take guys gonna key up this little commercial that you had us to do.
Oh, they could. Oh, good.
Yeah, say when we did the cleanup.
They had to do that scene twice.
Every small act makes a difference. At Keep DeSoto Beautiful, we believe in the power of community. Together, we protect our environment, enhance our neighborhoods, and create a cleaner, more beautiful place to live. Join us. Let's keep DeSoto beautiful for generations to come.
Oh,
Right.
And the next one we're gonna do, it's gonna, a lot of car litter, so it'll be cars, and we're gonna work with a car dealership.
so,
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, moving along, we have administrative items. Item number 3, authorize the parish administrator to open all compactor sites and Monday landfill on December the 26th, 2025, previously adopted on the 2025 holiday schedule.
So move.
Have a motion, Mr. Latham? Second. Mr. Stacy over there, Justice? Any discussion?
yeah, that's the day after Christmas, you saying?
Couldn't hear you, Ms. Burrell. I can't,
They talking about the day after Christmas?
yes, ma'am. The jury adopted a 3-day holiday, Wednesday and Thursday for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then y'all added the day after Christmas because it fell on a Friday. So it's still a holiday. It's the only thing we're asking to have open are the compactor sites in Monday landfill, because you're gonna have an enormous amount of garbage generated on those 2 days. And we may have a revolution in the parish if the compactor sites are closed that day. So that's just a suggestion that we open it for that day. We're asking y'all to give us the authority to do that.
Oh, they're gonna make them folks have to come to work the day after Christmas.
So,
I mean, cause that be, lot, they do it, a lot of time, that cause a hardship. If I done went out of town for my family, now I got to rush back. Christmas, I got to travel on Christmas Day to get back. The day after Christmas to go to work, that ain't right. Not to me. See, I mean, sometimes we need to think about our employees. They be loyal to us and then, no.
Yes, Ms. Trina.
I have a question. Could you go back and repeat, you said the day before and the day after? I mean, the day, Christmas Eve? and
Right
Christmas-
now, Christmas Eve is on a Wednesday, Christmas Day is on a Thursday, and the jury adopted as part of their schedule, holiday schedule, to include the day after Christmas, which fell on a Friday.
Okay, which would be the 24th, 25th, and the 26th?
Yes, ma'am. This is just asking to open on the 26th.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What about, have we possibly considered if there are volunteers that are willing to work that day?
They're getting hot of the holiday pay.
No, I mean, they get paid, yeah, they would get paid.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna get paid. They're gonna get holiday pay.
That's what I'm saying, so
Yes,
they,
ma'am.
so,
No, I have to get y'all's permission to even open them first before we even approach that.
oh,
But,
okay, I got you.
I mean,
I see what you're going with.
You know, we have 18 compactor sites that are gonna be open, and that's, 2-3 people per compactor site. We have over 60 employees, so, I mean, if y'all would like for me to put it out there and ask them to volunteer, you may have some compactor sites that won't be open because we won't have anybody to staff them.
That'd be fine.
They don't pay them folks to do it.
Yes, Mr. Fuller, go ahead.
They gonna
No.
get paid chump change, y'all.
I'm kind of like Ms. Barrera, like I say, some people go out of town and you interfere with the holidays. I mean, what have we been doing prior to this? We've been making,
They were open that day after Christmas.
it depends
We've
on.
never
what-
had a 3-day holiday since I've been here. I can't speak to one before I was here.
And it's okay, you know, it really is. You know, because like I said, we need to take care of our constituents as well as our workers, which are our constituents. And like I say, you know, they have families that they're, like, if you have some that want to work, fine. You know, I would do a poll first to see if they want to work and bring this back to us on another meeting. And see how many people you can get that will work, be willing to work. Then for us to force them to work, that's me. So.
Any more discussion?
Vote no.
Okay, if not, we'll vote on that. Roll call vote. Mr. Baker?
Aye.
No.
No. Aye.
No.
No.
Aye.
No.
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 Fail.
All right, motion fail. Item number 4, discuss the handicap ramps.
I had put this on,
Mr. Ernell, okay?
yeah, I had put this on Mr. Holmes. Now, I'm gonna go with you, is there's one thing we provide that I wish we could get some contractors to do is handicap ramps. Because sometimes it get to be a house and sometimes it get to be, a little bit much. The problem I'm having is, Rodriguez had put a handicap ramp up on Dow Road, and now it's kind of needs some repairs done to it. And I was told that if now it's in my district, now I've taken over that district, and if I would fix it, go and replace it, then it would count as one of my ramps. And I've come to the conclusion that it's gonna be fixed, and because of repairing and replacing is two different things. Repairing and getting something new are two different things. So I'm good with that. I'm gonna have them to go ahead and repair it, and I'm not gonna lose one of my ramps because of that.
How old's the ramp?
I'm not sure, but have you seen it, Rob?
I figured 3 years, I guess.
Yeah.
I got one the same way.
Do we stain
Yeah.
these ramps? They stain the ramps when they do?
I'm not sure what,
It's treated lumber.
Treated them?
yeah.
It's not holding up like it should.
Just ain't treated enough.
Yeah,
And I
they're
got
not.
one on 84 that she been trying to
my
get done for a couple of
They're not.
years now.
They're not holding up.
Miss Carolyn
Please.
on 84. And I went out there myself. I think you did too, didn't you, Mr. North? And
I
it's
think
in
so.
terrible shape. I'm scared somebody gonna get hurt on it.
Yeah.
It needs.
And the thing we used to do, we used to just repair them. It didn't count toward against someone, it didn't count against another juror's handicap ramp. And I think that's the way we should keep on going. Go ahead and repair it, and,
So if we have one built, then we can just repair it? Is that what you're saying?
well, it's gonna take years, and hopefully they don't get, it takes some years for them to tear up. But I go around a lot of homes that we've
3
done.
years is not very often. I mean, not very long.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
I mean,
Well,
Could
I
be
don't know, we need to use
products that we're using.
better material to
The products that we're
fix them or
using.
what?
You get what you pay for.
Mr.
Oh, it's,
Well, we talked
Rodriguez.
about this in the past, and the solution for that was just get a round of those aluminum ramps, got adjustable legs on it. And we have to let the homeowners know that if they get, go deceased or whatever, that it's returned back to the parish, we move them to another home,
yeah, we talked about that, right.
And we might need to check who doing it, cause I done got several complaints on ramps.
That's why I say, I wish we could get out of
Yeah.
that business, but we provide material, whatever.
Well, y'all need to consider also, excuse me,
No, go ahead.
we currently, the jury's authorized us to do, there's a 6-month warranty period on the ramps that we provide, so that within 6 months, if something happens, we go back and fix it. The current letter that we have, and there's a copy of the letter in the packet in each of y'all's binders, states that we can go back within the repairs within 30 days of the notice. So that was something that was adopted based on what y'all had done prior. Now, if we do go back, and you got to remember, a lot of these are temporary. You know, they're temporary because they're mostly for elderly people who are handicapped. it may not be the same person. I think we've run into that several times. We've had people who come back and the original applicant has deceased and they want us to come and repair the ramp. Well, that's why it's gone through that application process again, because they have to reapply. So circumstances change, you know, and that's, I mean, if we go and do maintenance on every ramp that we've ever installed, that's gonna be a lot of maintenance, and it's gonna cost a lot of
I think
money.
we need to go to.
So, we'll do what y'all ask, but I just wanna make sure we're clear on, you know, if you want us to do that, put that in a motion so we can take action on it. And we will.
Well, from a legal perspective, I'd like to weigh in. The police jury legally has the authority to, and this is the language of the statute, not mine. It's language or something like to provide for the needy and necessitous, and so if you've installed these things for years and there's possibility that the people we installed it for who are not there, are no longer there, there would be legal problems with repairing and providing on private property if the people were not qualified, which may be one of the reasons that the application requires a resubmission for repairs. If the property's changed hands or the person's gone, you really wouldn't have the legal authority unless they are qualified under the criteria established for needy. It would be a prohibited donation under the law, which is why I'm sure the application process got started, was established to start with. So that would be the one caution I would give you.
Mr. Fuller, you had.
No, I was just saying, because I had a constituent that called about, they just need a couple of boards fixed on it. So it's not like you have to replace the whole ramp. It's just some weak spots that are on her deck. So that's what she was concerned about and asking about. So, and that was her question. I don't know, did she speak with Ms. Fleming? Because she was trying to see that she had to redo a whole application again, or could, that part be fixed. So.
It's,
I wouldn't think so for repair.
And I can understand, like I say,
Same
people
person? I wouldn't
who
think so.
pass on and they're not handicapped, that
Right.
it stays with them. You need to do an application.
Right.
If you have somebody else, but that person, that original person, I don't, me personally, I don't see why we need to do another application for them.
Can I say something on that? As far as doing another application, we do verify their income.
Yes.
So if it is a person that we done, a few years back, their income may have changed, the people that live in there may have changed, so we do have to get an updated application to verify those requirements. Because just like Ms. McKay just said, otherwise we're making a donation. We have to verify that they meet the income limits for that.
Okay.
So, a lot of stuff can change even within a year. I usually get applications I have to verify, and if that income is not within a year, I do ask them to provide me current income, because that changes constantly, so.
Yeah, and that's in your current application. They have to recertify every 12 months if they
And I'm
don't
good
come
with
back.
that. I'm cool with that. Like I said, that's good. So,
Okay.
All right, any more
as long as
discussion?
it's not counted against one of your ramps, previous ramp. I mean, like Mr. Jones mentioned about earlier.
Yeah, if y'all gonna change something based on what we're doing, we need y'all to make a motion on that, but if not, we're gonna continue to do what y'all have instructed us to do before. So,
Which is,
Fill out a new
Two.
application.
yeah, are we doing maintenance or
Two.
not? If we're doing maintenance, and y'all are gonna have to make a motion for us to do maintenance on these ramps,
well, we're already doing maintenance on them, right?
no, sir.
You're not doing maintenance?
No, they
No, we
they
might
are,
have to
they
have more
have to
people.
apply for a handicap ramp again and be recertified, and that counts as another application for whichever jurors that's in. That's the guidelines that have been in place since before I've been here, so.
Well, no, we need to make
I
some
like to
changes.
entertain a motion that we do, can I do Mr.
Yes, what do you say?
I just want to make a motion that we take care of the temporary, not the temporary, but the ones that need work without it affecting the two that we have.
So,
Would you do the maintenance separate from the two applications that we have?
okay.
You
So you're making a motion
Do maintenance on
To do maintenance
Doing
on ramps?
maintenance on
Maintenance
the
on the-
ones that need, but like,
wants to
if they
make a
still have to
motion
do
to
that,
do maintenance
okay,
on the
I just don't
ramps.
want it to count against my two that I already have, so.
And then not count against y'all's
Yes.
applications.
But they still have to qualify,
Yes.
They still have to go back and
reapply and qualify.
update their information in order for, okay.
Just to update their information, but it still doesn't, count against our two that we get.
Okay, we have a motion by Mr. Fuller. Have a what? Second by Mr. Jones. Any discussion on the motion? All right, we'll vote on that. Roll call vote?
We'll start with Fuller.
Yeah. All right, roll call vote. Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
Clark?
Aye.
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 Oh, hell no more.
All right, motion passed. Item number 5, authorize MBD Motorsports use of the field behind the modern electronic and next to the ball fields for parking for an event scheduled on December the 19th through the 21st of this year. Do I hear a motion?
A motion.
All right, have a motion by Ms. Simpson. Second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Justice. Any discussion on that?
Yeah.
Y'all know I got discussion. Y'all know I'm gonna have discussion on that. So, I just wanna know what we doing. Is we gonna have outdoor activity for some people, or no outdoor activity? Like we voted? What's going on here? I'm not understanding. Cause we voted no outdoor activity. Now,
Are we voting, let somebody use?
I can partially answer that, but the owner who's here, who we made the agreement with, MBD Sports, are here to talk about this, but this is MBD Sports, the CEA that the jury has with the racing group. They're having a special race that's, they have some celebrities coming, and they're anticipating a lot of people, and they're needing parking for those people. So, but that's what I know. There's a map in your agenda. They emailed me that request. I told them we'd put it on the agenda, and they could come and present it to y'all. So.
I mean, come on now, we got to be fair about these things. We can't do this for some folks.
Certain people.
And then certain people, we can't do it, cause that's gonna pose a problem. And when you did this one time, and I had a problem with it, and there ain't nothing changed. That ain't right, and it's not fair.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, let's be honest about it. That's not fair. Either we gonna do it, cause I have come to the vast conclusion, I ain't got no problem with y'all want the trail riders or whatever, not to have nothing up there outdoors, that's fine.
Everybody
But
else.
that need to go for everybody. Y'all can't do that. That's
I know you just-
discriminative. You can't
I don't
do that.
disagree with you, Ms. Ms. Burrell.
bringing it to-
I'm just bringing it to y'all, so that's for them to make their case, not me.
Are they using it as a parking lot, or are they
What are
using
they-
it as,
Yes, it's just parking.
for the dirt tracks? Pretty good ways. How are they gonna get to the dirt track?
That's not the dirt.
No, they
Not the dirt track.
race on that road right there. That's the agreement.
Street cars.
Street cars. They've been doing that for 3 years.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
On the, I got you.
They're just anticipating a larger crowd, and they asked me if they could do it. I said, no, I can't authorize that. That has to be the jury's decision.
Yeah.
Because right now, they park, there's, the adequate parking that they need is accomplished within the prior agreement that we made with them. They park out there at the airport, just behind that fence. So the anticipated numbers they're talking about, they wanted to use that field, and I told them they have to come to the jury and ask that permission. I cannot authorize that. So.
It's not really an activity on grounds, it's extending the parking lot.
It's that, according to them, they're just using it as parking.
Okay, now let me give y'all a scenario now. Okay, now we come up and say, okay, we gonna ride horses. We wanna ride horses up and down the street. We wanna use that as a parking lot. Then what?
Then that would go before the jury for y'all to decide that. I cannot authorize use of that field for anybody. The jury has to do that.
I'm just trying to give you all a scenario as to what I'm saying. Y'all ain't missing. Y'all know what I'm saying. Cause I mean, we voted that, and then they had the Mardi Gras thing. People was up and down the street outside. They was parked on every piece of property we had up there, and that's wrong. I'm just telling y'all, that's wrong, and it's not fair.
Anybody else, any discussion on this?
Miss Trina has her finger.
I beg your pardon?
Can we go back to guest and public comments?
No, we're not going back to guest and public comments.
But if it goes through, she could talk at the regular meeting.
Any more discussion about the parking?
Miss Trina.
I have a question.
Okay, Ms. Trina?
Mr. Norton, you stated that we signed a corporate endeavor.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all did that in 2022 with MBD Motorsports.
Yeah, they've been having races out there.
Yeah, they've been having races out there. This is the first race of its size for which they cannot anticipate the number of people who are going to show up, so they're looking for overflow parking. Again, they're here in the audience. I'm not advocating for them. They need to come and do that themselves.
Can they come up?
Yes, they can come up.
Come on up.
So,
I mean, because this was prior before me.
JJ coming.
So this is my first time hearing of it.
Kyle Kelly be there. JJ's not coming. Hello, my name is Sherry Beth Madewell. I am MBD Motorsports. You've got a few back there behind me that work with me. They're a part of my company. They work these races when we have them every 3 weeks, except for December and January. It does get a little cold here. Not real cold, but it's a little bit cold. But we've got a cooperative agreement that we went and signed with you all 3 years ago. We have, to this day, no one's been arrested out there. And we draw crowds of 400 or 500 people a weekend when we have a race. There's more and more children getting involved because we got things that involve children. We had a foot race the other night, and we had 120 kids in it. Now, those kids don't pay to get in the gate because we let them in for free. So if I counted them on top of their parents, that would also increase the spectator size. But we don't count them because I don't make children. It's 12 and under get in free. But there was 120 in a foot race, and they all raced for $20. Whoever won in whatever size group they were in, they raced for $20. And the money comes from the spectators. They want to donate the money for the kids so the kids are involved. You know, we pay taxes. We mow over there. We do all the cleanup. We mow the company across the street's yard because he's let us use some overflow parking. The place is immaculate, immaculate. I have someone I've hired to come in the day after that works for Miss Jackie. She knows him from the airport. He comes the next day. I pay him. There's not a piece of paper laying on the ground. We have taken care of it. We've done everything we've ever said we would do. We paved the road just like we said we would pave the road. The biggest thing for me is we're having an outdoor event where there are no guns, no knives, no fighting. I haven't had one fist fight in the 3.5 years I've been out there doing this because I simply walk over to my police officer and say, hey, we got 2 over here that's been hiding and drinking beer, and they don't know how to act, so if you could show them to their vehicle, give them a DUI or whatever you need to do, but they've got to go home. And there is no brawl. We nip it where we see it as soon as we see it, and it's out of there. Now, all we need for another race that we're still having on that day, on the 20th regardless, is extension of time. We want to have a 3-day race because Kai Kelly and Ryan Martin and all those guys are going to be here. Is parking. That's what we need. We need parking. I don't want, and the 4-H has said they would give us that parking if you all voted for it. The airport has said they would be okay with extended parking if y'all were okay for it. I just have to have a permit for it. I got a cooperative endeavor agreement with you all, but I need an extra permit to cover this one particular race. And I would have bigger races that would draw in more revenue, but I don't have the parking. So if I could get the parking, that would be great. And everybody says I can have the parking, you just need to go get the permit. So I'm asking you all on behalf of what we're doing and the way we're doing it, which is not causing any issue, and it is a huge draw. The spectators come, I can have 10 cars show up and I'll have 400 spectators every time. We have more cars than that, but I'm just giving you an estimate. This is something that the public of DeSoto Parish loves. I've got regulars that come out there, that's been coming out there for 3 years, they don't miss races. Something they look forward to going to do with their kids. It's, it's a win-win for everybody if you ask me, and we just need someplace to park these people. I'll put as many people out there as you let me. I'll make as much money for all of us as I can.
Okay, we thank you. Got a question, Mr. Ross?
Ms. Mary Beth, on that, your existing parking on the airport side, how far do you normally go up? You can't extend from that point on that side?
The airport has said we can.
Yeah, okay.
They said
And that still won't be enough?
I don't want 2,000 people to show up and not have adequate ease parking, so that I don't have a brawl. I don't wanna have one of those fights that break out. Now, we've got people that park every weekend, they come, they're standing they take the card where it goes to park. I've got guys that do that, they do it every race.
Yeah.
We don't have issues on people getting into it in the parking lot, cause we got people showing them how to park.
Okay, the other question is,
We need,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
go ahead.
If we do allow that part of the parking, how would the foot traffic work with the oncoming races coming up in the parking?
Same way.
Okay.
Now, the 4-H Center said that they have a shuttle bus that they are willing to let us use, and they would pick them up at the 4-H Center, driving them around the backside of the
Backside,
ball,
right.
and drop them off at
That's-
the gate so they could
that's
pay
what I
for
was
their
wondering.
tickets.
Okay.
Ms. Burrell?
Ma'am, with all due respect, I could say the same thing. I done had functions with that many people, never had a fight, never even had an argument. But I can't anymore. And
I hate that for you.
it's not fair for you to be able to do it, and I
get what
can't.
you're saying to some degree, because I hate that for you, but at the same time, I'm still gonna try to do it for me. I'm still gonna come
And
forward
trust me,
try to make a
and if they agree for you to do it, I'm gonna try to do it for me.
There you go, try.
All right, any more discussion with Miss Mary Beth? Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, if there's no more discussion, we'll vote on it. Roll call vote, Mr. Baker?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
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 Yes. No.
All right,
I'm a dog, y'all. I don't
motion
think
passed.
y'all know.
Item number 6, authorize the president to sign a resolution indicating the intention of the DeSoto Parish Police Jury, State of Louisiana, to approve the 2-year appointment of Michael Rester as Director of the Board of the Louisiana Local Government Environmental Facilities and Community Development Authority, the authority, as provided by Chapter 10D of Title 33 of the Louisiana Revised Statute of 1950, as amended.
So move.
Second.
All right, have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote. Mr. Fuller?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, motion pass. Item number 7, authorize a public hearing to receive guest and public comments regarding the intent to abandon any interest or rights that the DeSoto Parish Police Jury may have regarding Jake Handy Flat Road off of Highway 539 on Monday, October the 20th, 2025, 5:01 PM, and adopt ordinance 6 of 2025 abandoning Jake Handy Flat Road.
So move.
I have a motion by Mr. Latham, second. Mr. Justice, any discussion?
What area is that in?
Oh, this,
Off Lula Road.
There?
Lula Road.
Oh, yes, it is. Thank you.
Any more discussion? This is just to have a public hearing, correct?
Correct. The appropriate procedure is to put it for public hearing and allow comment before a decision is made whether to
Okay.
actually do it or not.
All right, any more discussion on having a public hearing? If not, we'll have a roll call vote. Mr. Baker?
Aye.
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 Aye. All right, motion passed. Item number 8, authorize the president to sign a resolution of the DeSoto Parish Police Jury to opt out of statewide solar site requirements.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Fuller,
Second.
second, Mr. Jones. Any discussion on this?
Yeah. Can
Well, yes, Ms. Burrell, I can take that question. As you know, we had the comprehensive solar ordinance that we passed a year or so ago, and the state passed their own, which will be effective January 2026. But if you want to regulate it yourself, you have the authority to opt out of the state requirements, and ours is more comprehensive than the state requirements that were passed. So my recommendation was to opt out and to allow us to regulate it and keep our own ordinance.
Any more questions, any more discussion? If not, we'll have a vote. Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
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 Motion passed. Item number 9, authorize the parish treasurer to disperse the community benefit payment related to the Desiree Solar Pilot Program in accordance with the breakdown listed in Exhibit B.
So move.
Have a motion by Mr. Fuller,
Second.
second Mr. Ross. Any discussion? If not, roll call vote, Mr. Baker.
Aye.
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 Motion passed. Item number 10, authorize the president sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with the DeSoto Parish Tax Assessor for the disbursement of the community benefit payment
So move.
related to Desiree Solar Pilot Program. Have a motion by Mr. Justice,
Second.
second by Mr. Jones. Any discussion? I had one, I looked over the packet there, the cooperative endeavor agreement. You have Ms. Ann Gannon listed on it as the tax assessor. Okay. All right, if no more discussion, we'll have a roll call vote. Mr. Fuller?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, motion passed. Could we just do all of them 11th?
You want to ask me why?
Item number 11, authorize the president to sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with DeSoto Parish EMS for the disbursement of community benefit payment related to Desiree Solar Pilot Program.
So move.
Motion by Mr. Latham. Justice, second. Any discussion?
Can we all just say aye at one time?
All right, roll call vote. Mr. Baker?
Unless you want the AG come.
You bet somebody
Aye.
wouldn't say it.
Aye.
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 Aye. Guess it was my turn.
Your turn.
Aye.
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 Motion passed. Item number 12, authorize the president to sign a corporate endeavor agreement with the DeSoto Parish School Board for the disbursement of the community benefit payment related to Desiree Solar Pilot Program.
Second.
So move.
Yes. Got a motion from Mr. Fuller, second by Mr. Latham. No discussion? Roll call vote, Mr. Baker.
Oh, I'm not there, Mr. Hall.
Okay, go right ahead.
Aye.
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 Ah,
Can we say it in uses?
Is it my turn?
yeah.
You come up on you, you don't pay attention.
Yeah, quick.
Let's see, that was number 12.
Yes.
Yep.
Number 13, authorize the president to sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with the DeSoto Parish Sheriff Office for the disbursement of the community benefit payment related to Desiree Solar Pilot Program.
Motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Aye.
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 All right, motion passed. Item number 14, authorize the president to sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with DeSoto Parish E911 for the disbursement of the community benefit payment related to the pilot program.
So move.
Second.
Mr. Fuller and Mr. Baker, motion and a second. Any discussion? Not, Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
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 Ah.
Aye.
Motion passed. All right, item number 15, authorize the president to sign a cooperative endeavor agreement with the DeSoto Parish Fire District 8 for the disbursement of the community benefit payment related to Desiree Solar Pilot Program.
So move.
Mr. Fuller got a motion,
Yeah.
second by Ms. Burrell. Any discussion? Roll call vote, Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Ah.
Aye.
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 All right, motion passed. Item number 16, authorize the president to sign a corporate endeavor agreement with the DeSoto Parish Waterworks District Number 1 for the disbursement of the community benefit payment related to the Desiree Solar Pilot Program. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Ms. Simpson,
Second.
and a second, Mr. Clark. Any discussion? All right, roll call vote, Mr. Fuller.
Aye.
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 All right, motion passed. Item number 17, authorize selling the property listed as lot number 7 on Constitution Drive to Bedsole Fabrication and Machine LLC for the fair market value of $36,000 with the proceeds from the sale going into the Correctional Facility Construction Fund. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Justice,
Second.
second by Mr. Ross. Any discussion?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Burrell?
I want to discuss it. Why all the property we sell up there is going to the jail fund?
That was based upon the last time y'all sold everything. It's been going into the jail fund. So I just figured to put it back on there for that. If you want to make an alternate motion for it not to go to the jail fund, I'm indifferent. I'm just basic, the last 3 times that y'all sold property, it's always gone into the jail fund.
Cause I just can't understand that, why it's always got to go to the jail fund when we sell property.
It's just one way to pay for the new
Pay for
jail.
the jail.
Yeah, that we didn't ask the taxpayers if they wanted.
Any more discussion, anybody else? Okay, if not, roll call vote, Mr. Baker?
Aye.
I don't know, I don't got no problem with selling it with this to the jail fund. I got the problem with.
Aye.
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 All right, motion passed.
And Mr. Holmes, just for the record, just to make sure y'all understand, whenever we sell property, there's always some stipulations. Number one, we do include first right of refusal in the language. Number two, the seller pays all the closing costs. And number three, we make sure and we check with Jennifer McKay that we're able to sell this land, okay? So just to make sure y'all.
Is somebody we got a buyer already?
Yes, ma'am.
Bedsole.
Bedsole
Bedsole.
fabrication and machinery. Yes, ma'am. We have a proposal in there. We got an appraisal done, so.
All right, item number 18. Approve the use of jury property around the courthouse square related to the National Night Out event scheduled for October the 7th, 2025 by the city of Mansfield.
So move.
Mr. Jones, motion.
Second.
Second by Ms. Simpson. Any discussion?
Define
Yes,
jury
sir.
property, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just like, what jury property?
I think they're gonna be in front of the courthouse.
Like just the,
Or maybe on the grounds, maybe in
just the
front.
grounds or
Grass.
whatever?
On the grounds,
Yeah,
right.
it's gonna include the street and part of the grounds. That's where they're having their national night out.
And they got insurance.
Here's the thing, one of the things I want to talk about was, I think when you talked to the mayor, I think you said that they would get some additional insurance. But normally on something like that, man, we just do a whole harmless agreement, and they are responsible for any damages that occur,
Correct.
rather than just spending money on some insurance.
Yeah, it's real cheap though. The insurance will be real cheap. I mean,
Yeah.
you're talking about maybe $100 for an event. I'm not kidding.
He's got a card, anybody needs it.
I'm not plugging, but seriously.
buy from you, huh?
But normally we just require a whole.
But seriously though, it's only like $100, so it's,
They're responsible for it anyway, and so.
yeah, I mean,
if they
it's up to
have
them,
go to the
but
whole harmless agreement, then.
I understand that, but
Yeah,
let's
they
say
fix.
something does happen and, I don't know, you cause $10,000 worth of damage,
Well, they,
and they gotta come out do they have, how we gonna know they got 10,000 to pay when they can just pay $100 for a policy?
Yeah,
They got
your
it.
legal advisor would say that if you have to choose between having a insurance coverage, which also requires the defense provision covering
Liability.
court costs and all that business, insurance is preferable to a hold harmless, especially those event policies are generally very reasonable. And really, it's probably cheaper and easier for everybody in a way. But I think it's far superior protection for the parish.
For the record, I have not heard back from the mayor.
he talked with me, he
Okay,
gave me a call.
so,
Yeah.
do y'all need to put that in the motion?
For,
That, for them to obtain, that additional insurance to cover us?
I mean, this is tomorrow.
Yeah, y'all are ratifying this tonight, so.
So they got to pay insurance.
yeah,
I'm confused. Mansfield on the streets, right?
and let me give y'all, this event is pretty much church people coming together. Citizens of the city, the parish as well. And all the sheriff department may be there, well, some of the sheriff department, pretty much all the Mansfield police will be there. But it's a community event, and you got church people in there, it's not like it's gonna be some wilding out. And they're just gonna be on the grounds. They're not gonna be on the building, they're not gonna be inside the building, pretty much on the grounds, and pretty much they on the streets anyway.
Yep.
So, it really ain't nothing to really assume, but they will.
Can I make an alternate motion instead of jury property, say jury grounds?
It's the same thing, it's apples and oranges, it's apples and pears or whatever, it's the same thing.
I think you're just wanting to designate it's the outside property.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your point?
Same as grounds, huh? I'm missing.
He's just,
I mean-
he's just wanted clarification that it is the usage of the outside property of the.
The street is
of the
theirs
jury.
anyway. If they wanted, now, we could get permission, if they want to go on the grounds of the courthouse, then yeah.
They don't do that but sit
But they're not gonna
down.
go inside, yeah, they just sit out. There's not gonna be anybody inside the building, inside the building won't be involved at all.
Then what's the problem with changing the motion to say jury grounds? If they're not gonna do it, not gonna be in there anyway, why can't we just?
I think we did say, the motion is
It
jury
says
grounds,
It
isn't it?
says jury property.
This is jury property.
Okay, we'll change the grounds.
That'd make me
I
feel
got a
better.
motion, alternate motion, to approve the use of jury property
Grounds.
grounds around the courthouse square related to National Night Out. Have a motion by Mr. Latham, a second by Mr. Jones.
Yes, sir.
Any more discussion on that? All right, if not, we'll have a roll call vote. Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Ah,
Aye.
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 Motion passed. Item number 19. Authorize the president to sign the hold harmless agreement and authorize participation by staff and jurors in the Northwest Louisiana Veterans Day Parade at the Louisiana State Fairgrounds on Sunday, November 16th, 2025.
Move.
Motion by Mr. Fuller,
Second.
second by Ms. Simpson. Any discussion? If not, Mr. Fuller?
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
ah.
Aye.
All right. We have a motion to adjourn the administrative committee.
Motion.
Motion, second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Heard that?
Summer. You ready? All right, Airport and Animal Control Committee called to order. Call for any additions or deletion. Guest and public comment. Airport and Animal Control items. Number one, authorize the president to sign the 2026-2030 CIP Capital Improvement Plan and Resolution for the C.E. Rusty Williams Airport. Any motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Clark,
Second.
second by Mr. Baker. Any comments? All right. Do I have to have a roll call vote here? Oh,
Just a.
roll call vote. Aye. Mr.
Well-
Justice? Which way should I start?
Oh, it doesn't matter. You're
Okay.
fine.
Go to the list if you want.
Mr. Justice?
Yeah, just next committee.
Aye, okay. Mr. Latham?
Aye.
Mr. Clark?
Aye.
And Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Okay, motion passed. Number two, authorize the president to sign the resolution and agreement for the General Aviation Maintenance Reimbursement Grant for 2025, state project number H016467 from LADOTD Aviation. Can I get a motion?
So move.
Motion by Mr. Baker,
Second.
second by Mr. Clark. Any discussion? Okay, roll call vote. Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Mr. Clark?
Aye.
Mr. Latham?
Aye.
Mr. Justice?
Aye.
And myself, aye.
Ms. Simpson?
Am I on the right one?
Yes, ma'am, but I was just going, on number 3 there before we started,
Yes, sir.
the project grant number
Yes, sir.
016949
Uh-huh.
doesn't jive with the one that's on the resolution.
Oh, Lord.
It is 16419.
Okay.
So something's wrong. Either the motion is wrong or the resolution is wrong. They need to be the same.
Okay, so 016494.
On our resolution, it is 16419.
19.
But on the
But on the
item
agenda.
number, the
on the item
agenda,
number.
it is 16949.
Okay, so do we need to make an,
Need to find out which one is correct.
okay,
Beg your pardon? The one on the resolution.
okay, so
Need
do,
to change that to H 016419.
okay. You make that change? Okay. All right, so we're on item number 3, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Holmes. Authorize the president to sign a resolution and agreement for the state project grant number 016414 for taxi lanes and 10-unit 10 hangars.
That was 419.
Wait a minute, he said 419. Did I not say 419?
16419.
6, I apologize.
That's all right.
016419. Correct?
Correct.
For taxi lanes and 10-unit T hangars. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
All right.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Justice, second by Mr. Baker. Roll call vote.
Question,
Yes.
where we gonna build these T hangers at?
Let's see.
Where they gonna be?
In the parking.
On the air,
Oh, they're gonna be on the airport property, but where at?
okay.
That's a good one, Mr. Holmes.
Because I was about to say, I mean, when I looked in there, I'm like, I'm thinking it's gonna be built near where the hangars are already there.
That's correct. The new hangars are gonna be built on the north end down there. If you're on Independence here, you've
Okay.
got the first set of hangars that are 10 hangars coming to the south.
Okay.
It's just gonna be the north side of that. It's gonna be right there off Independence.
So what's the size of these hangars?
I don't have that information with me.
I didn't see that.
I believe it's gonna be a 10 hanger, T-hanger system, the way they're designing it.
Okay.
Gonna be 5 on the side or 10 long?
Yeah, 5 on the side, 5 and 5.
Built similar to the last 2 that we built?
That's correct.
What they for, Mark?
Okay.
Y'all gonna rent them out?
Rent
Yes,
them
ma'am.
out.
They'll be rented out.
We'll make a killing off of rent. We just make so much money off there, it's just unbelievable. how
Well,
much
funny
money
you
we'll
say
make.
that. We've got a waiting list that is,
The waiting list for the hangars, because I know
Yes,
all
ma'am.
of them right now are already in use, right?
yes,
And
ma'am,
some
every
of
one
them
of them are
have, they, it's like a permanent reoccurring thing, it's theirs.
full. Right, yes, ma'am.
Nice planes and some
It's
of
gonna
them.
bring in revenue, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But we're allowed to park our planes in there as police yours?
Yeah, Brian, yeah, come on over.
Remote control, we got a
What,
drone,
please?
I'm just kinda curious.
I had one that tried that a while back. I really did.
What's the rate on those hangers?
It depends on the hanger. The older ones are running about, I think, I'll just off the top of my head, like 240 a month, maybe something like that.
Yeah. There's some of them are some really nice planes off in there, but anyway. Any other questions?
That's more than rent I can pay. I might need to move in one of those. Huh?
Hey, I thought about it myself. I'm not gonna lie, they're nice.
Okay, roll call vote, Mr. Baker,
Aye.
Mr. Clark, Mr.
Oh, what
Latham,
I'm talking about, I ain't on that.
Mr. Justice,
Aye.
and myself, aye. Motion passed. Item number 4, authorize the president to sign a resolution and agreement for state project number H 016652 for airfield drainage rehabilitation.
So move.
So I got a motion by Mr. Baker,
Second.
second by Mr. Clark. Any questions? Okay, roll call vote. Mr. Justice?
Aye.
Mr. Latham?
Aye.
Mr. Clark?
Aye.
Mr. Baker?
Aye.
And I for myself. Item passed. Next item, item number 5, authorize the president to sign a one-year or 2-year proposal 1 or proposal 2 agreement with Shreveport Bossier Sports Commission for the 2026 and/or 2027 Balloons Over Texas.
Louisiana. Balloons over Louisiana.
Balloons over,
DeSoto.
DeSoto, yeah. It's been a long day.
It's been very long.
It's been a long day for me. I've been at work. I apologize for that. Thank you for correcting me on that error. An emotion?
I just thought I was going crazy over here.
Number 5.
Well, you gotta
Oh,
get a
we
vote.
have to
You
make
have to
a
vote to
decision.
open it first. to discuss it.
Okay, so,
make a
yes,
motion.
so we're gonna make a motion to discuss, okay.
Okay.
Motion by Mr. Clark, second.
Second it.
I make the second. Open for discussion.
All right.
So the recommendation, you know, Jackie and I talked about this, and both of us agreed we should probably go with proposal one, 1-year sponsorship, because that'll give us into the 10 years. We'll be at the 10-year mark, and then y'all can decide whether or not y'all want to do this again. If you do it 2 years, I mean, we'd have to break up the cost over 2 years. So it's $30,000 plus some additional expenses that Jackie usually takes care of for us, like negotiating vendors and stuff like that. So the proposal right now is just that she's recommending, and she's not here tonight. I think she's on
She's
vacation.
at a conference.
Right. But is the $30,000 1-year plan. For which there will be a dunking booth, just FYI, and we taking volunteers from jurors.
To do what?
Duncan Booth.
We're gonna have a dunking booth this time, and we're asking some jurors to participate.
Okay, well, you got that
I'll do
under
it if Ms.
control.
Burrell does it.
I don't swim.
I don't think we ought to ask. I think we'll designate.
I volunteered for the dunking booth, so I'll be out there.
Just let the president stand in for everybody.
Ernell can do it too.
If he can't
But
do it,
anyway,
Vice President.
if y'all want to go a 2-year deal, it's going to be twice as much essentially, but I mean, I think the 1-year deal is probably the best in my opinion. But
Proposal one or two?
Which proposal
Proposal.
one?
Proposal one,
Proposal one.
proposal one, 1 year. Yes, sir.
1 year.
And if I could add also, we were wanting to try something new the
Right.
next year, maybe with drones, a drone show like in November, when it's not 100-something degrees outside. And the drones are doing amazing things now. You'll have like 40 or 100 of them up there, and they're doing all kinds of different shows.
So possibly having a drone show?
Yes,
in-
ma'am.
Right.
Well, that'll
during
be,
this time also?
Not this year.
no,
No, not this year. It'd be
not
next
Okay,
year.
It'll be next year.
And it's round about the same cost.
Okay.
So I would make a suggestion if you, whatever you want to do would actually make an alternate motion that says what you want. 1 year, proposal one, if that's what you want, that should be the motion, and then that be voted on, so we have clarity about what we're doing.
I'll make the alternate motion to approve proposal one for 1 year.
A second?
You can second.
I'll second it.
Yes. The roll call, vote, for the alternate motion. Mr. Justice?
Aye.
Mr. Latham?
Aye.
Mr. Clark? Mr. Baker?
Aye.
And myself, aye. So the alternate motion for the 1 year passed. So, do I still read this one here as is, or we're done with it? Oh, okay.
We're done.
Motion to adjourn?
Make it.
Okay. And motion made by Mr. Latham, second by Mr. Clark. We are adjourned. Who next? It ain't me.
Budget?
Call Budget and Finance Committee to order. Call for any additions or deletions. I'll just have, I have a comment once we get done. But anyway, any guests or public comments? Hearing none, budget and finance items, amend the general fund budget to recognize a $1 million permit fee collected from Desiree related to the solar farm project pilot program.
So move.
I have a motion in a second. Motion by Mr. Ross, second by Richard Fuller. Any discussion?
Yeah.
Okay. That is all that stuff that you passed during the administrative committee,
Okay.
where you dole out all the money. Well, this is the money that you're doling it out from. This is the money. this is-
Actually, it's not Mr. Baker.
Oh, I'm
We got
correct.
we got 1.8
Right.
from them. There was the 800,000 that was the sort of the
Community.
community
Right.
payment, and this is your solar ordinance that you passed a year or so ago required a permit fee based on the construction costs, and this is $1 million permit fee, which is yours to keep.
And to be very specific, the $1 million was the negotiated rate that they asked for in the variance that we granted them. And that's why y'all have to, that's why we have to recognize this.
Okay.
How about that? We got $1 million.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
I don't know if I heard that. What's the percentage for everyone?
That's for the jury only.
I think about, there's 11 of us, so it comes up to be about 9% apiece.
Did we get in? Okay, I got it.
Any other discussion? I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was talking about. That's why
Let's go.
Mike is here. Roll call vote. Mr. Ross?
Aye.
Mr. Fuller?
Aye.
Mr. Clark?
Aye.
Ms. Simpson?
Aye.
And me, I vote aye. I need a motion to adjourn. Oh, we're gonna start a budget process next week. It will be Monday at 5 o'clock. And our first little group of, that we're gonna handle will be witness and juror budget, criminal court budget, jail budget, sales tax budget, sinking fund budget,
All that on mine?
and correction facility budget.
So we can finish everything in one meeting.
Some of them.
Well, we're gonna finish those in one meeting, you know, so.
Those are the smaller ones.
Small.
Yeah.
I myself, I prefer long meetings and less of them. So, that's scheduled for next Monday, October the 6th.
I'll bring my dinner.
13th.
Well, why does it say the 6th on here in print?
Well, that's the date.
Today.
was
I'm sorry.
sent.
I'm so screwed up today.
What day is that on?
13th.
That's on the
A
13th.
motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. Motion is second. All those in favor say aye. We're adjourned.
I would just like to say the 13th is my birthday, so if I don't,
Bring a cake and we will share it.
I bring it.
It's your birthday, you got to bring the cake.
Jeez.
First need.
You know, he's, Ms. Simpson, he's got stuff backwards today.
Huh?
He's got stuff backwards.
He
today.
did, you know, I'm looking for some lobster or something, but okay. Somebody bring some.
Personnel committee called to order. Any guests or public comments? If none, personnel item 1, authorized changing the 2 part-time mosquito control officers to 1 full-time ACO kennel tech 2 position.
So moved.
Second.
Any question?
Yes. So we're taking 2 part-time mosquito control officers and changing it into a full-time kennel tech?
Yes.
Yeah, she needed to, 'cause they real short-handed.
Okay.
They can't get anybody to take the jobs.
Yeah,
They can't get,
young lady they had
can't get
up,
anyone to hire her.
up there, she
but it's
got
applying.
dog bit, she can't do
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
When did the police jury stop doing the mosquito control and why?
That's a good question, too. I've gotten that one.
I think 2 years before I started, 2019 was the last year that y'all did something.
Yeah.
I wish we could bring it back.
Yep, we need
Stopped
to.
doing it because the budget for the animal control had gotten so,
Yeah.
out of control. And the fact that we didn't have any revenue to fund animal control, so that was the decision that was made at the time, was to make some cuts, and those were the cuts that were decided to be made.
So with,
And
So it did bring us way back down into, within a measurable amount of money to try to take care of it. And I will have to say that, Ms. Higginbottom has really done a good job at keeping her budget under
yes,
control.
she has.
But that was the reason. We were topping close to $800,000 at the time for an annual budget for animal control, and that brought it back down to well under, closer to the $500,000 range.
Okay.
And the good mosquito chemical kept going up and up every year.
So you're talking about probably $500,000 for mosquito control?
The chemical.
Well, the last time I got a quote was, this was in '22. Y'all asked me to get a quote for mosquito control. And the cost was gonna be, I wanna say it was about $600,000 or $700,000 to do the adequate, to farm it out. To farm it out, to do that. So, there was a reason why y'all originally adopted to have it do, part-timers do it, but also, y'all lost the licensing for it. You have to have a person who carries a license to sell, to purchase the chemical and to administer it, so, or oversee the program. So we lost that person as well. So, yeah, I mean, my first 2 months here, the KTBS called and asked about that specifically, what it was costing when they stopped doing it, and that was 2 years before I'd started, so. If y'all want me to get quotes again for that, I can try, but there's only like 2 places in the state of Louisiana that does mosquito control, and it's pretty expensive. And they don't do the roadside application anymore. They do aerial application. So you would be hiring a pilot who could probably use our airport, buy our fuel,
To drive?
Oh, yeah, the sheriff can help us
No, a
out.
pilot. It's
That's what I'm saying, to fly over and,
yeah, and it's in a 2-seater plane. I
would think they probably use drones now.
possible.
Maybe, yeah.
A drone would be cheaper.
I would be more in line to see about
We need to go somewhere.
spending money on mosquito control if we did away with our roadside spraying of the vegetation that's causing so much problems on the side of our roads. They just sprayed 3 weeks ago, again on the roadside, killing all the grass, all of the vegetation. It doesn't do anything but cause erosion. And I don't know why we're spending
Do a
money
meeting
doing
to
that.
consider that.
It causes more problems
Yeah,
beside our roads
It's pretty
than it
expensive, too.
does. So I don't know how much we're spending on that kind of pesticide, herbicide, but,
That contract is, I believe, about $475,000 a year, but we're looking to trim that back next year.
I would say trim it completely back.
Keep the brush cutters running and
Well-
save the chemical spray.
the only reason I would possibly agree with you is that we would have to be able to control this grass, the cutting of this grass.
Oh, we can.
And that's some of the problem that I'm having in my area because we only have so many
Yeah.
people and they're rotating in different areas and my area now needs, and I'm on the list about 2 weeks out. I mean, I don't believe in chemicals. I don't care for chemicals either, but what would be our other option?
Brush cutters going everywhere.
You,
On track, y'all. That's
you presented a workshop on that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
thank
sorry, my bad. I forgot.
Yeah, 'cause, I agree with
Can,
Ms. Boyd, 'cause I got roads now, you can't see to get out if.
Okay.
can we look at things in the budget to see if that can be feasible to add?
I think we went
should.
to.
Add what
I think we went
specifically?
to that
The-
because of the cost.
The mosquito, if we got rid of some things, to see if we can fit mosquito into the budget. If not, we can't, but if it's possible, I think most people would want it.
Yeah.
people call
It might be too late in the year to get quotes from them to do
We're
that,
getting
because,
way off of what our
Yeah.
item
Right.
is here right now. That would be
but certainly, I
something
can,
to discuss in the future.
Workshop.
Let's vote. Let's deal with what's on at hand right now. I call for the question, y'all.
All right, any more questions? That's it.
You ain't on there. I'm on now.
Roll call vote.
Mr. Clark.
Aye.
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 Aye. Ayes have it. Motion to adjourn?
Aye.
Do what?
What you need?
me or you?
You, I thought it was me.
I thought it was you.
I called the order. Okay.
Call to order.
Excuse me.
Policy and Procedures Committee meeting. Any additions or deletions? Hearing none, any guest or public comments? Item number 1, amend the DeSoto Parish Police Jury bylaws to elect officers in December at its regular meeting in non-election years, and in January at its regular meeting where there is an election for all police jurors.
So moved.
We have a second.
Oh, sick.
I'll be the second.
I see.
Oh, you got it? Thank you, Ms. Burrell. Any discussion? If not, we'll vote. Mr. Fuller? Mr. Baker?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Ms. Burrell. And aye. So the ayes have it. Item number 2, amend the take-home vehicle list to add the assistant maintenance superintendent.
So move.
Thank you, Mr. Fuller. I'll second. Any discussion?
Yeah, who is the assistant maintenance superintendent?
He was introduced a few weeks back. I don't know if you were here. What's
Yeah,
name?
his name is Micah Payne. He's the one that Norman hired. He's been here for a couple months now.
Yeah, at least.
4 months, yeah.
Hasn't that position always had to take on?
No,
duty?
sir, it has not.
No, but he's spending a lot of time taking his tools from his personal vehicle to his work vehicle and being called out enough, it just makes sense. Any other questions?
No, sir.
Why didn't you raise hell about it?
Yeah, come on, Norman.
If there's not any other discussion, we'll vote.
Aye.
Thank you, Ms. Burrell.
Aye.
Mr. Baker, Mr. Fuller, and aye. Ayes have it. Item number 3, amend the DeSoto Parish bylaws to mail the jury packets to the jurors.
So move.
Sick.
Any discussion?
I just wanna say, I put that on there, y'all, cause, I have a hard time trying to read that off the computer, and Miss Boyd do too. I mean, just for the jurors that won't tell mail me mine, cause I like to go through my packet and be like Mr. Holmes. I see he be reading his stuff. I like to read mine too, and I like to make notes. I can't do that on the computer.
Can I make a suggestion that we amend it in such a way that it just allows you to the opportunity, or whoever may ask, if you request to have it mailed, rather than just having it automatically done? Wouldn't that make more sense?
Or just come here and pick it up.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I do. But, you know,
I might not have time. Y'all should be able to send us what we need.
No, that's what he's saying. You just say at the first of the year, you request that you have yours mailed to you. I don't want mine mailed to me.
yeah, and I don't want mine mailed, I think it's a
I have
waste of
finally
time.
learned how to read it off my phone, so I don't
But
need it
see, a
mailed.
lot of time on my phone, it won't do right. It be jumbled up and it
I have
don't
no
be right.
problem with you getting a copy of it by the U.S. mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you never can count on the mail, but I mean, what we could do is just amend the current one to say, if you would like them at the beginning of the year, you and Ms. Trini can have them mailed to you, and at any point in time you want it stopped, you can stop it.
I'll make that alternate motion.
Thank you, Mr. Gregg.
Repeat that, Mr. Stacy.
We're gonna, just like we talked earlier.
Yeah, I believe that I mean, it's not gonna be juror specific, but his amended motion is to allow a designation by the police jurors, whether they would prefer electronic or mailing. So those that want electronic get electronic, and those that want it mailed will get mailed, and you'll have an election provision to allow you to opt in or out of whichever way we
Rather
decide.
that than mail everybody something when
Right.
not necessary.
Not everybody wants it mailed.
Yeah.
And it adds time and expense, but those that want it mailed, that's fine. We can write it so that it's an election by the individual police juror, which method they prefer.
So referring to that alternate, oh yeah, go ahead, Mr. Fuller.
My concern with the mailing, because that was some of the issues we were having, you would get it late. You would
Yes.
get it Friday,
Correct.
and like I said, you don't have time to do any research if you need it before Monday's meeting.
So even though we might mail it, it still may not get there.
Yeah,
That's why the rest of us are we just rather come by here and pick it up rather than, I mean, what's that? They have a name for that mail nowadays, snail mail. I just soon come by here and get it. Yeah. And if there's no more discussion, we'll vote on the alternate motion by Mr. Baker. Oh, I thought we had to say aye. Yeah, me and Ms. Burrell at the same time. Thank you, Ms. Burrell.
Aye.
Thank you, Mr. Baker. Thank you, Mr. Fuller, and aye, so ayes have it.
So moved.
Motion to adjourn. Thank you.
Road committee call to order. Any call for additions and deletions to the road committee? Any guests and public comments from the road committee?
We have some.
I think we have two. One on the radio station road, please. Would you please come up and state your comments? I have a 3-minute limitation.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Patricia Wilcott White. I recently moved back from Florida back here to Mansfield. The problem that I have been having on the south end of Radio Station Road, because they have wells miles down the road from where I live, the roads are really bad. The road is really bad. Another thing, my car do not stay clean 2 days from the dust from the trucks driving up and down that road. Now, if they're coming in the south direction, coming back, they drag that dust from the crushed gravel all the way down past my house down the road. I've been wanting to power wash my parents' home as well as power wash my home and paint it. Can't do that. When you power wash, it takes 24 hours, for it to dry before you can even paint. By the next morning, it's covered in dust again. So I'm here, this is my first time, and just let me know. I have called the road manager. I've called the police jury. I really don't know who's the jury, police jury over that, because they have given me different names.
It's me.
It's you?
Yeah.
Okay, now I know.
It's nice.
Because
to
they've
meet you.
given me
We're working
different
on-
names, and when I get in contact with those people, no, it's not them. Yeah. The last time I called, they gave me someone's name, left him a message, and said he would call me back. Never received a call.
That's
You know.
probably the person before you.
And see, once you pass my parents' home, well, we enter our property further down the road. But where they have the oil and dirt mixture, it is not pavement, it's oil and dirt mixture. Eventually, it's dirt, dust. Well, if they go further down the road, a quarter of a mile down, then I probably won't have that with the dust, covering all the time.
Okay.
Hey, somebody can go out there and look at my car now, and that's just 3 days.
It's probably looking white with all that chalky stuff all over it.
Yeah, from the crushed rocks, yeah.
Is it on the list?
Yeah,
It's on the list.
So it is.
It's on the list.
I was just letting her finish, stating her case, and then, are you done? You finished?
Yeah.
Okay. We have that particular road on our capital road overlay plan. That road will be reconstructed and overlaid here soon.
Great, thank you.
Yes, it will.
And it's all because you came in.
Yes, just be patient with us, please, and hopefully we'll get some rain soon and Kinda get the dust down.
And then they speed.
Yeah, can
Uh,
they see that water truck out there fill like they used to do on Stagecoach? The
Wet it
water
down.
truck. Don't, we got a water truck, no?
No,
We don't?
no.
I'm actually talking about to wet it down.
Oh, man, we need to get one then.
They get rid of them dusty roads.
All right, next we have, Mr. White. Please come up and
That road.
state your concerns. We have a 3-minute.
My name is Franklin White of Grand Cane, and the curbings in my driveway, I called the police jury over a year ago. They come out and they said that they were going to do something about it. And since then, nothing has been done, and I have pictures to show how much more it has deteriorated. Would anyone like to see them?
What's your address, so we can have that on the record?
914, Highway 3015.
914 Highway 3015?
Highway 30.
I'll take a look at it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take a copy too, if you don't mind. Just, is it 2 copies? Are they the same?
One of each side. One on one side of the road.
Yeah, just give them both and we'll pass them around.
Yeah, you go ahead and pat. Yeah.
Look real quick.
So the parish installed the covers, correct?
And I'm afraid of the delivery drivers.
And that's your only way in and out to your house?
Delivery drivers might.
Oh, yeah, your packages.
Chain man and.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
PS and all of that. I would hate for them to get off in it all.
Medical.
So you're saying, I'm sorry, sir, so you're saying no one has, you hadn't gotten any respond back, or?
Well, they sent guys out and they looked at it and they told me they were gonna do something about it.
Yes, sir.
But so far, I hadn't heard anything.
Now, just looking at the map, that's 3015. Number one, that's a state highway. That's an issue that we have. Number two, just looking at the surface map, it's not within even the state's right-of-way. That's on a private drive. So I don't know, that must have been a culvert that Steve put in years ago?
Yeah. It was, called it something about the downflow of the water deal. Do you have a parish road sign at the end of that road?
It was at one time, but someone moved it. It had a road sign and a stop sign. Stop sign's still there, but the road sign is gone.
And the road sign stated White's Road or White's Lane?
I thought it said White's Lane, but I think it moved up further. I don't know what happened.
What's the address again?
914.
914, okay.
Highway 3015.
Yeah.
And how far off 3015 are the culverts located from?
Less than 50 feet, about 50 feet maybe.
50 feet?
Maybe 50 feet.
And there's no culverts at the highway then, so it's at a
Yes,
hill.
just those two.
See, Mr.
Did we? I went and looked at it, I think a year or so ago. I met with Mr. White. It's located about 50 feet off of 3015, maybe 100 feet, somewhere in that range. It was something that the parish put in years ago. It's not within the road right of way. It's on private property. Parish does have authorities to maintain drainages throughout the parish. That's where, I think we have some gray area we worked in the past, but, it's just like we were talking about on Laura Street. If it's something on private property that we're gonna maintain, it needs to be a dedicated drainage servitude or something of that nature before we go off on private, just so we have some consistency and so forth. That's something we've really struggled with. The law is not real clear on what we can do on private property, other than a full-out canal or a full-out bayou and so forth like that, these smaller drainage issues like that, or a little bit of a question mark on whether or not we're enhancing a public property or directing flow that serves a public purpose. I think that's where the
That's what it was.
differentiation
Right,
would
that's
be.
what it
Yeah.
Is it serve a public purpose, or is it improving private property?
But we have to have a servitude, because if we didn't, we would've never went and put those covers there.
Yeah.
Well, if you did it
So
correctly.
apparently there was an issue somewhere with the drainage system.
Right.
Excuse me. Now, if memory serves me, I could be wrong. Weren't we supposed to take over 3015?
No,
It hasn't,
Yeah, it hasn't
it hasn't been done yet.
right. That's not gonna occur until the I-69 frontage
yeah.
road gets completed.
So it doesn't occur to, okay, so.
Yeah, and my best guess is probably 5 years or more, based on their timelines.
Looks like there's two properties here that go over this culvert. Is that correct?
There's two houses there.
Two houses? So that's, who else lives on that
My
property?
daughter lives next door.
Okay.
Michael, if y'all looked at it a year ago, where did you stand with it?
It has, we backfill a lot of those pipe with SB2, and that SB2 is eroding, you know, out of each end. It needs some riprap placed there to prevent that erosion from occurring, from washing out on each end. But at that current time, I didn't see it was, I think it's more of a private property issue is where I landed on it at that time.
But there is documents that the parish did go out there and install the culvert?
Yes, we did install the culverts.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if there's documentation, Robbie, or, I mean, those culverts are our culverts. I mean, anybody who sees them would know that, even myself, and I'm not an engineer.
And how long ago they put them there?
Oh, it's been a while. I can't remember exactly how long it's been.
but we done been since then and put rock at the
Yeah,
end of
service,
it.
yeah. It's been 8 years.
so Mr.
If it's been 8 years, and that's gonna bring back up to my road. The law says if it's if the parish maintain it 3 years or more, it's our road.
Is that what you want? You want it to be our road, or you want it to be your property?
No, he just want rock on the end of the cover.
Well, she just got through saying if we maintain it, it's our road.
That's fine.
It's
Well,
a
it's gonna be a
parish
public
road.
road.
That's what
Do
the
you
law
want
We're
says.
not, we're not,
Public road
we're
down
not
the driveway?
maintaining, we haven't been maintaining
No,
that
we
road.
haven't.
If you put a
well, wait.
We
that's
have.
That's what we're
maintained.
getting at
But
now. Are
if
we
you put a
maintaining
curbing
it?
in there,
Hold
we-
up, one at a time, one at a time. Okay, Mr. Holmes.
Now, I'm just wanting to find out, or is it gonna be a public road? We're gonna maintain it, it's gonna be a public road. I can go drive up to their house anytime I want to, or park on it if I want to,
If it's public.
because it's a public road, if we're going to maintain it. And like Ms. Burrell said, it's a public road if we're maintaining it, and we have maintained it. Are we gonna continue to maintain it? Is it gonna be a public road? Does he want it to be a public road?
Okay, Ms. Trinker.
Okay, my question is, for the curvent to get there, what was the purpose for it being put there initially? Was there some kind of water drainage
Right.
issue?
Yes.
Because he didn't
the
put it
public.
there. So apparently it was put there for a reason. So if we can get to the bottom of that, and if we put it there for a reason to keep some kind of drainage down, then by right,
The
we
reason it's
need
still
to,
there. Yeah.
we need to keep it going. If we put it there for it to keep down on something else. So it just didn't fall out the sky, it was put there for a reason.
Yeah.
So that's where I want to get to the bottom of, why was it initially put there? And then I
Also-
think we can go forward from there to decide, is it a public road, is it this road, is it that, or this? We need to know initially, why was it put there?
Because the waterways was gonna affect the public.
There you go.
Well,
That's it.
That's good enough.
So, Mr. White, do you mind being, still remaining a public road?
Well,
And people are gonna just come, even though it's public,
No
people not gonna just come sit there in your driveway, you know.
Sit in your driveway.
with me.
Sir?
It's fine with me.
Yes, sir. All right, then.
Do that.
I'm looking at this and it's 100 feet off the highway.
No, it's not 100 feet.
What was your question?
I said, I'm looking at this on the map and I'm measuring it via Google, so it's not super accurate, but it says 100 feet from the highway.
Think so.
Okay.
Where does the ditch drain to? Where does it go to?
Oh,
Into a creek?
Man,
Does it go through
it affects all the houses on that side of the road, upstream
Yeah.
and coming downstream as well.
I mean, I've got drainage problems on my place
Right.
in different places. But why does that make it a public issue? You know, That's what I wanna find out. Why was it a public issue?
Wasn't it washing the road? There was something did with washing the road, like we didn't have to do that.
Yeah, if y'all did that 8 years ago, that would have been under Steve's. We can look, because something that big, and I just confirmed this with Michael, we probably did an H&H study, one of the 1,500 that Steve authorized, during his tenure. We'll have to go and research to answer that question, why did we do that? If it's a public drainage issue, then that makes the most sense, Ms. Trina, so I mean, give us some time to look into that, to determine that. If we have an H&H study, and to go back and check the minutes to see what we can find out about that.
And the only thing you're asking is to put rock at the end of it so it won't wash as
Temporarily,
fast.
till we can get to the bottom of it. I agree with, I'm not here on the, never mind.
All right.
But if y'all want us to do that, put that in a motion, Mr.
Yeah,
Ross.
I put that in a motion to go ahead and authorize to look at.
We got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
that's-
gotta
that's-
add that.
That's public, yeah. But we're gonna work on it, Mr. White. I know we
Yes,
said that
we are.
before,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not
or
on
two. But thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank y'all.
I gotta go, yeah.
Okay, we down the road item, number 1. Accept Henderson Lanes into the DeSoto Parish road system, limit defined from intersection off Highway 171 and follow west along the existing alignment, 264 feet to be continuous on the dedication of a 60-foot road for public use and aquatic road for turnaround. Can I get a motion?
I'm not on there.
Well, it's got to describe. I'll make the motion for to get it out for discussion. I'll have a second.
Can I see, can I
Hold
still say
on,
something?
Ms. Burrell. We don't have a second. So that particular deal got to fail. Sorry. And so we don't have a second on number 1, so number 2 is gonna have.
But, okay, well, I'm gonna take.
Well, go ahead and state your.
I'm gonna state, because the law said, to the attorney, can you give us what the law says on if you maintain a road more than 3 years, that it belongs to the parish? This road was maintained 3+ years. I mean, well past 3 years. For a matter of fact, I talked to some of the people at both the churches up there, plus the people that live down in Mr. Atkins. He probably can't tell y'all, cause that's it, they community. But the 5 houses that's up in there, those families, they willing to sign affidavits along with Mr. Brown, our previous parish administrator, Mr. Woodley. I've spoken to him, which agree, and I spoke to Mr. Ayers. They all will agree. So if y'all don't want to do it, that's fine, but I'm finna take it further. I promise y'all that, but I was told by the people I talked to ask our attorney to give y'all advice on that, because y'all remove the road that's public and that's illegal.
Okay, then, Ms. Burrell. Well, them 2 has failed, so we're gonna move to number 3.
Well, 2's a separate, you gotta take it up separately.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Number 2, authorize the road department to replace the driveway covered within the state highway right-of-way pending DOTD on Henderson Lane off of 171. I make the motion. Where's Richard? Going once, going twice, 3rd time.
I'm
Motion, no one have a second, so the motion have to fail. Can't discuss it, sorry, Ms. Burrell.
Well, I can ask the attorney.
Right, you can
to,
ask that question.
I would like for you to look into this and get the information, because this is considered as, according to state law, this is a parish road, and I hate to see those people suffer the consequence because of me, because it's strictly, really, honestly, it's because me. They trying to do me. It ain't got to do nothing with that road, cause
Miss
I,
Burrell, you're incorrect.
Hold on, Miss Stacy, Miss Stacy.
cause, but I can show you roads that's the same way on the state highway, Griffin Estate. We put those curves in there. Same difference. I can get the names and roads because I've been riding them and I've been putting them down. So if I had to take this further, I have my evidence to take it further.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Moving on, number 3. Authorize the president to sign the capital outlay request for 2025-26 5-year capital outlay program. I make the motion. I don't want to fix roads either.
Second.
I got a second. Mr. Layton. Discussion. There's no discussion. Would you please vote?
Aye.
Mr.
Oh, sorry.
Mr. Holmes?
Aye.
Mr. Fuller, absent. Mr. Justice?
Aye.
Mr. Layton?
Aye.
Rodriguez? Aye. Ayes have it. Motion to adjourn?
Make a motion.
Got a motion by Mr. Holmes. A second. Roll. Adjourn. Thank you.
Special meeting, Mr. Rennell.
Courthouse Square.
Okay, special meeting will come to order. Any comments? Any public comments? Any additions or deletions to the agenda?
Yeah, we need to change the word property to grounds, right? Got it.
Okay, item, new business, approve the use of jury property around the courthouse square. I'm sorry, okay. Approve the use of jury grounds around the courthouse square related to the National Night Out event scheduled for October 7th, 2025 by the city of Mansfield.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Latham,
Second.
second by Mr. Clark. Any discussion? All in favor of motion?
Roll call.
Roll call.
Roll call. Aye.
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 Okay, the motion passes.
So move.
Second.
All in favor of motion, say aye. Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you heard me say the aye.
All right.
All right, have a good evening.
I got to,
Good, because I just had this one up there.
Well, that is the kind of pen we have in our office, so probably none.